Softball Grandpa here. Good morning, everybody. Monday. What day is it? The 26th. And let's see if that's the camera. Okay. Yeah, something's wrong with my eye. It looks like. Oh, go USA. Sorry about the condolences to the Rams, and maybe next year, and the fans. The word of the day, and this is a suggestion from my oldest sister, was serenity. That's the word of the day. You know, when I used to go boogie boarding in the ocean until I got hit by like a 6-foot wave, white water, and I wasn't paying attention, and I screwed up my knee. And after that, I kind of, I'm getting too old to do that kind of stuff. So, I don't even know. I think I gave it away or threw it away. I don't know what I did with it, but maybe I give it to the grandkids. But when I was out in the ocean, I'd get past the break. I'd be on that board, waiting for a wave to come in, and nothing would be going through my mind except not drowning. Maybe that's why I got hurt, because I wasn't paying attention. Looks like I need to trim my beard. Maybe, there you go. But anyway, I'd be out in the ocean, and like the only thing that was going through my head is not drowning, and that's kind of serene. And that's when you look up the definition of serenity. It's the calmness inside of you when everything on the outside is going, to whatever it's going. And like when I'm working in my garage, and I'm standing on the chair, just I'm looking at the wood, and sure it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I mean, it is a lot of work, a lot of time. And but an idle mind is the devil's playground. So I don't want to have an idle mind, because I've been in the devil's playground way too much in my life, and now I want to be in the angel's playground. Well, maybe that's not even. I shouldn't say it like that. It's kind of well, that hit me square in the face. Angel's playground. Well, that's good too, but I mean, as long as I'm still on top of the earth, and see the grandkids and all that stuff, yeah, and I am in the angels. When I was holding my little granddaughter, Danica, God bless her, she's such a sweet little thing, and when all my grandkids were born, I always made it a point to try to be at the hospital, the day that they were born, so I could hold the baby and form some type of connection and bond with them. I think that's really important. So if you're going to have a grandkid, get your ass to the hospital and hold that baby. And talk to them. Don't talk to them like a goo goo gaga. Talk to them like a real person. Because they're a little angel. You're holding a little angel. You're not going to say goo goo gaga to an angel. So talk to them like an angel. And do things for them. Wish I had. If I had a lot of money, I'd buy houses for all the kids, and I'd live by a neighborhood. That way everybody could be on the same neighborhood. And it might be a good thing, might be a bad thing, especially if some of the siblings don't get along. But all my siblings seem to get along pretty good. There's no clashes or nothing like that. So I'm pretty grateful for that. And the stuff that's going on, like when I went to the doctor last week, and my neurologist, and she wrote me a note to be off work until February 12th, when I see the neurosurgeon. They seem to think that I may have gone to work too soon, back to work after my back surgery. So, it is what it is. I was a little depressed, to be honest with you. I almost had a tear to my eye, because, I do like to work, and there will be a little, I'll lose about 25% of my income. But you deal with it. If I have to eat peanut butter and jelly sandwich or not go out to dinner as much, so be it. You know, utility bills are really high. The gas bill is went up, skyrocketed. You know, but what am I going to do? Call them up and complain? Hey, what the hell is this? No, you just accept the fact. You know, and that's how you get serene. You know, acceptance is the key to everything. You know, I don't have to like it, but I have to accept it. And with that, that's enough for me today. I think. Maybe I'll see you in the afternoon. And go USA, go San Francisco Giants, go Dodgers. You know, you're not gonna hear me say that too often. You know, because I don't wish ill fate on anybody. But you know, I do like to have a competitive season. You know, and the Dodgers. Well, maybe I shouldn't. Well, the Dodgers just seem like they're trying to buy another World Series. They got just too much freaking money. You know, frick, not frack, frick, or I'm not going to say the other one, but because I'm trying to keep all this stuff clean. You know, so because my grandkids are going to be looking at this, and they don't want to have Grandpa have a potty mouth. You know, believe me, I have had a potty mouth many, many times. You know, and but nothing good came out of it. So if I just practice acceptance, I don't need to have a potty mouth. So with that, peace out. Love you all. Do something for somebody else for fun or for free and because you want to. See you later.